Hey everybody, doing my double video again. I wonder if it would help if I did that and then I can look at both. Because I think we talk about that a lot in using the law of attraction to our advantage, but a lot of people don't really understand how to do it. Is it just visualizing that car or visualizing a bunch of cash that you get to roll around in, or what does it look like to visualize, I guess? So, I was just going to use money because some people think they don't need money, but if you are living in our society, you need some money if you want to be happy and have lots of freedom. And, even if you're a super charitable person, it's nice to give money. If you are, love vacations and travel, money's nice. If you want nice things in your house to surround yourself with, because we're in this physical world, we might as well enjoy it. Money's nice. Money's nice to have on hand. So I was just going to do a little guided meditation. And so I'm not sure if I should turn the camera. I guess I'll just leave the cameras on. And so what a visualization is all about is reprogramming your mind. And so when you think about money and you want more money, a lot of times you get caught up in the how. So you get caught up in, okay, I want more money. I want to go on that vacation. I want to buy that car. We need new furniture. I need to pay that doctor bill. I need to pay that electric bill. I need to pay rent. I need to buy groceries. It can be, hi, Gail. It can be anything. It can start out small. It can be huge. Wherever you're at financially, it will. Hi, Tina. Good morning. So just to catch you guys up really quick, I'm just talking about money and visualizing about it. So when you're visualizing, you don't even need to close your eyes, but it's helpful. But if you're driving and you just want to think a better thought, you don't have to close your eyes and crash into people. But so if you think about money and you think about an amount that you want, and behind that amount needs to be why. If you say, I want $1 million, why do you want $1 million? Hi, Kendra. Do you want $1 million because it sounds good, because you want to be a millionaire? Or do you want $1 million because there's a house that you want to buy, or there's a new lifestyle you want to live? Or, in order to attract money, you have to have the why behind it, because money is just energy. So what are you going to do with that energy? What are you going to spend that energy on? Are you going to spend it on, are you going to blow it all in 2 months, or are you going to invest it, or are you going to buy a big, beautiful house with it? Or are you going to buy your dream car with it? If your finances are at a point where you're just struggling to pay the rent and pay the bills, figure out what that amount is that would be life-changing for you. Some people, it would be $1,000 would be life-changing for them right now. Some people, $1 million would be life-changing, or $100 million would be life-changing. I mean, all of that would be life-changing for most people in the millions. But I'm just saying, there are some people that need to start small. They need to just attract $1,000 this month so they can pay all their bills and have a nice feeling of freedom knowing that that's all happening. So just think of that amount. Think of that amount. Don't think about how you're going to get it. Just think of that amount. So I'm just going to put like $10,000 out there. Think of $10,000. And then I want you to imagine going in to your financial institution. Hey, Ben, I hope you're feeling better. That was a great picture of you. Ben was on his motorcycle and got hit by, I believe, an SUV that ran a stop sign going about 50. And he broke several shattered several vertebrae in his back, and he is back healing and doing well. He is a photographer in my hometown, and he is a very loved person because everybody was behind him, supporting him and his healing. It was pretty scary. Anyways, okay, go back to the $10,000. Now, I want you to imagine yourself walking into your financial institution. So for some of us, that's a credit union, it's a bank, it's, for some of us, it's maybe Walmart to get those money orders, whatever it is. Imagine yourself walking in there and going up to the teller. And I want you to imagine what everything looks like when you open that door, the smell of the place. I mean, every new building has a different smell. You know what that smell is. I want you to imagine looking around and seeing the familiar people sitting at their desks, if that's what's going on. I want you to see the little ropes that rope you off when you're waiting for the teller to help you. And I want you to imagine going up to your favorite teller. A lot of us don't even go into the banks anymore, but we've all been there. We all had to start an account and went into that bank. So I want you to imagine like going into that bank, going up to your favorite teller, having all the senses, having it all aware. You see the little pen on the chain, you see, the screen that you're going to sign and everything. And all I want you to do is ask the teller, can you give me a slip of paper with the balance of my bank accounts right now? And she's more than happy to do that because that's what her or his job is. And they hand you over a piece of paper. And when you look at that piece of paper, that amount is on there. And it's probably not that exact amount because you've had more deposits or you've had a couple withdrawals, but it's right there. It's like $9,942.58 or something, or it's $12,032.08 because you just deposited your paycheck. It's right up there. And you look at that number, and the best part of this is how it happened, because this is where we get attached. We get attached to how we're going to make more money or how we're going to attract more money. The best part of looking at that amount is that you know where it came from, but it came from an unexpected source, because when you were visualizing it and when you were hoping for it and wanting it and affirming it, it was coming from wherever. You were open to wherever it came from. Maybe it was a bonus at work. Maybe it was an inheritance from someone that passed away. Maybe it was a gift from a grandparent or a great uncle or great aunt that you weren't expecting. Maybe it was a refund for something that you forgot about. Maybe it was, a court settlement. Maybe it was, you got a new job and it came with a $10,000 sign-on bonus. There's so many ways that you can get money. There's so many unexpected, wonderful ways that you can get money. And if you are open to it, if you are open to those ways, hi, Sandra, then you'll be amazed. And when it does come to you, you're like, wow, I had this happen. I had a large amount of money happen for me. And it happened in a somewhat expected way, but it also happened at the right time. Because if I would have gotten that money, if I would have received, I hate saying gotten, if I would have received that money even 6 months, a year earlier, it would have been like a free-for-all. It would have been crazy. But I got it at just the right time, and where I could be smart about it and where I expected it and where I was open to it. Hey, Tim. So that's what visualizing is. Visualizing is, you know, if you want more money, picture your bank account with that much money in it. But don't just like picture yourself looking at your bank statement. Picture the whole thing. You walking into the bank, you smelling the smells, you seeing the faces, you know, feeling the counter and seeing the pen with the chain on it and talking to the teller and going through that whole thing. Like, just close your eyes. Think about how much time it takes to get into the bank and get through the line. It's minutes, literally. And you can do that in just a few minutes. You can just wake up, and before you even get out of your bed, you can just sit on the side of the bed and visualize that. If it's your body that you want to change, you can visualize what it feels like to get up in the morning and have that amazing body, and to look down and see that tight belly, and to, you know, see that those muscular arms, and then go forth in your day with that in mind, that you eat right and you exercise. You know, make today the day that you do a workout or you do some yoga. Make today the day that you eat a salad instead of a burger and fries. You know, when you start visualizing these things, you start putting that into your head, and that's who you start becoming. When you start visualizing that money in the bank and you let go of the how it's going to happen, it starts to manifest. So I hope that this video helps you. I hope that you're able to maybe visualize in a better way if you were struggling with it before. I don't really know how great I am at the guided visualization meditation sort of thing. But yeah, I hope this helps. And have a great Thursday, and I should see you tomorrow. Bye. Oh, and if you're on YouTube, please hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell if you want to know when I'm going live. It's usually around 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time every morning, every weekday morning. And there's going to be some stuff down below that you can check out. One of them, the very bottom one, is a Bob Proctor seminar that's live in October. It's a 2-day seminar, and you can watch it live online if you sign up for it and pay for it. I think it's like $100. Hi, Ben. Okay. Bye.